Okay, mi gente, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I guess welcome to today's vlog. I gotta make a U-turn here. Okay, it is Sunday the 8th. Sunday the 8th February. I am in Green Acres. I'm off today. I was off yesterday and today, Saturday, Sunday. I work Monday through Friday. When I used to work in Orlando, I never got those hours. But now that I'm here in West Palm Beach, I have seniority because there's not that many employees here. We only have like 20, 21, 24 employees, rampers. And it gives me the opportunity to have a decent seniority. I'm trying to go back to Orlando. I'm in West Palm Beach now. I'm waiting for them to open the transfer book. Whenever they need extra people, they open what they call the permanent transfer book or bid book. And there's a list of employees that also go by seniority. Of all the employees that are trying to come to Orlando from other stations, the number one will be the one that has the most seniority. So on that list, I'm number 5. I'm waiting for the book to open so they can call me and go to Orlando, because that's where my kids live, and my daughter gave me a grandson and my son gave me a granddaughter, so it's time to be closer to them. I woke up today around 10. And I want to go to church. So it is 10:25. I believe there is church at 11. Journey Church, which is a Christian church where our station manager from here from West Palm Beach, she actually goes to that church. And so, to me, church is the get together of 2 or more humans and talk about the book of the gospel. That is church to me. It doesn't matter if you're on somebody's house who is Haitian, or somebody's house who is Dominican, or somebody's house who is European, or I don't care what the name of the church is. To me, church is a get together to talk about the Bible. Religion is a brand, is a label to say this one is Muslim, this one is Catholic, this one is this and that, Buddhist, and and man makes the rules. Man makes the rules on how that religion is performed. The politics and difference of religions is something that I do not try to convince anybody to do, because it wouldn't be a free choice. So it doesn't matter what church I go to. Anyway, after church, I'm gonna turn the camera back on and I'm gonna see where we go from there. What we do. Like I said, I have a towel and a pair of underwear, and a pair of bathing suit and a little bag, so I can park somewhere, take these clothes off, put on the bathing suit, and walk right in the water, spend an hour or 2, and then go home, eat something, and call it a day. So if I do that, or I do something else, that's gonna be my blog for the day. I'm gonna start being more active here on the blogs, because sometimes if I don't go somewhere, if I don't have something physically to do, I don't do anything. I don't film anything. But it's not the case. If I had thoughts, if I want to talk about something, I could actually just turn the camera on and talk to it, and I'll get my ideas and my opinions out there and put them here on the channel. And I'm gonna start doing that more often. So if it has to do with travel, I will be posting it on my other channel, Alex Dominican. That channel right there. Because Facebook works in a way where it recognizes if whether your channel has a niche. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called niche, which is a specific theme. Like the channel could be about cooking, the channel could be about travel, the channel could be about mechanic, like working on a car, the channel could be about how to do stuff, like so I want Facebook to recognize the niche of my other channel as a travel channel. I enjoy most of all the forms of travel when I'm on a cruise, so I will probably be posting more cruising videos there than anything else, because I haven't been going anywhere lately anyway. My goal is that YouTube will allow me to pick my videos and push them out to certain areas, to certain demographics, so I can have more views on my videos, and the more views, the more people that are gonna click the subscribe button. Now, once I reach enough subscribers, minimum 1,000, then YouTube is gonna see, okay, now you have 1,000 subscribers. Let me see how many hours of watching time have you accrued on your channel on the last 12 months. And if that number is 4,000 or more, I qualify. I qualify for what? For payment. So they'll send me an email and a link, and I will open an account, and I will be eligible for payment. So that's an extra income of all the views that I get on the videos. I get a little bit of money. That is my goal, because if I can get that going, then I could go on the airline part-time, or even depending on how good it is, my channel, I just stop working altogether, because I have a little bit of savings on my 401k, and for some reason I'm not the type of person that thinks I'm gonna just work my ass off until I'm old. I'm gonna retire, and then I'm gonna use the money that I have on my 401k. The thing is that we don't know when we're gonna. So why be really old and have some kind of mobility handicap, and then you can't travel anywhere? I think this is the place. Yeah, I'm in church. I think it's still they don't have any spaces, so I think it's still the early showing. So I have to wait until 11:30. It is 10:30 now. Yeah, there are parking spaces over here, so the closer I get, the better. So there's one right here. I'm gonna say this, shaking my head. Today is Sunday the 8th, which means today at 2 in the morning, time changed. So instead of 10 a.m. it was 11 a.m. So when I saw the time on my watch, it was still an hour behind from the actual time that it is today, after changing last night at 2 a.m. So when I saw 10 a.m. it was already 11 a.m. So I just noticed that, because I never looked at my phone. I looked at my phone. My phone had a different time than my watch, and then I look at the car time, and the car, I don't have it set up where it changes automatically, so it's still also an hour behind. I'm like, wait a minute. So I am late to church, and I'm not gonna walk in there. That's why there are so many cars and there's no parking. I am late. So all those people follow the rules, follow the procedures you had to, which it was change the time last night. 1 hour forward. Remember, you change the time during spring. You spring forward, and during fall you fall back. So you put 1 hour forward on spring, and you put 1 hour backwards on fall. So I forgot to do that. So yes, I am late. That sucks. And I think there is another church that has service at 12:45. I'm gonna look that church up and probably do that. Stay tuned. I'm gonna bring you along and show you where I go. Nothing important. Welcome to Sunday the 8th. And there will be more videos coming because we just got approved for a house in Kissimmee. So I think Monday or Tuesday we have to go get the keys. We have to go tour it. Then we have to go fly to North Carolina, empty out a house into a truck, drive the truck here, and bring the furniture inside that house again. That's another story for later. But yeah, I will probably be making videos on that too. So okay, let me move from place A to place B, and I'll see you later. Hey mi gente, so I just left church, so I ended up going to church. I used to go to a church in Kissimmee when I used to live up there. That is called City of Life in St. Cloud, Florida, and I love that church. I stopped going when I moved down south to Fort Lauderdale Airport. Now I'm in West Palm Beach Airport, and all of this time I never found a church that I can go to. Today, because of what I was telling you, I wanted to go to church. So at Life Church in Wellington. It's a beautiful area here near Green Acres, and it's beautiful. It's a Christian church. It's just like City of Life. They welcome you, and they have the band playing inside the chapel and stage, and the music is loud. The beautiful songs, the lyrics, and they have complimentary snacks, drinks, water, sweet tea, unsweet tea, lemonade, snacks, and just a lot of things. They have on the other side of the building. They have a place where they could have youth service for children. That serves as like a babysitting kind of thing. And the service was good. Music was good. The message, there was praying. They were reading from the Bible, and they show everything that they were singing. They were showing the lyrics so you can sing along. Every time they read something from the scriptures, they show the scripture on the screen so you can read it also. And the message was really good. The message was about healing minds, and everything that was read was from the Bible, but everything had something to do with the healing of the soul and the healing of the mind. I enjoyed it really much. What I took from it, 3 important things I took from it is be careful what you input into your life, through your eyes, through your ears, through being surrounded by a specific environment. Be careful what you input, because that's gonna get rooted into your soul, into your mind, and something that is negative is gonna stay negative in your life. So what we input, what we see on TV, what we choose to see on TV, the music that we choose to hear, the things that we choose to see on social media impact our soul and our heart and our mind for the rest of our lives. So we need to, if it's something that is not positive and it's not doing anything to better ourselves, then it's something that we need to be strong enough to choose not to input it into our life by looking at it, by hearing it, or by living it. The relationships, what the type of relationships could be work related or sentimental related, just pure friends, people that you think are your friends, doing some things that are against the word of God and they want to kind of force you into their lifestyle. We need to be strong to make sure that we love everybody, but we don't choose to live a life that others are living. You could love somebody, but you don't have to choose their life. You need to choose good from bad. If people that you call friends are doing something that is not right, that is wrong, that is negative, that is addictive, that is against the word of God, you don't have to do it. And that's probably a relationship that you should limit to just being friends with the person and not really being all there. You could love somebody, but you don't have to live their lifestyle. So be careful with your inputs, be careful with your relationships, and be careful with your habits. That's another thing that I took from the message today. Habits is everything that you do, what you accustom yourself to do. Don't do everything just because it's easy or comfortable, affecting the rest of your life. Our mind, our heart, and our soul gets affected by everything that we choose to believe in, that we choose to act on, and that we choose to export through our mouth or through our actions. You reap what you sow. So if you have a good sowing, you're gonna have a good harvest. And life is like that. So that's what I got from it, and it felt good to go to church. Again, it was not about religion. It's not about what type of people are doing it. It's about the message, and it's about scriptures from the Bible. The music is beautiful, the lyrics are beautiful, and just the environment of being in church, surrounded by other people that have the same beliefs as you. It's just what's different from actually being in a church surrounded by good people who believe in good, and maybe just watching it online by yourself, but you might just kind of veer attention to something else. It's good to go to church. It's good to be surrounded by good people who have good beliefs, and I recommend it. Whew, I just had a great lunch. I'm very, very, very satisfied. I'm actually full, and I got a 3 leches to drink so I can eat later on before I go to bed. I'll probably leave you some pictures and videos of the lunch that I took with my phone to put it on TikTok. I don't feel like going back to the house to change, to take my long pants off and put some shorts on and go out again. I'm so full that I think if I go back into the house, I'm just gonna probably take off my pants and just sit in the bed, turn on the TV, and that's it. I'm gonna be stuck because that's probably what my body wants to do. It wants to, I got the itis, so I'm so full that if I stop moving, I just want to relax. So instead, I'm actually just driving east. This is Okeechobee, and I'm going towards the beach, or towards downtown West Palm Beach, and I'm just gonna see what's up. How much people are actually down on the. You know what? It is the weekend. Usually, your uncle comes on the weekend, and every time he's in West Palm Beach, they shut down the corridor, the part of the beach that goes by Mar-a-Lago. I don't know if it's here or not. I hope it's not, because that means that there's going to be restricted road access, and everybody's going to have to go down and up the same causeway, and that's gonna create traffic. I managed to find a little spot. I don't know what they charge for parking here, so I'm gonna log in into the parking thing online to see if I can pay just for an hour. I can feel safe and I can just walk down through the sand, suck my toes in the sand. I got long pants, I got the bathing suit and a towel, but I don't know. I can't really get dressed here in the car. I could. But do I really want to get wet? No, I just want to, you know, I just ate. I'm full. I don't think I want to get in the water. Even though once I'm in the sand, the water's probably going to call my name, because I don't care when the water's cold. I love the ocean. But welcome to West Palm Beach. Alright guys, I'm using the app to pay. Just got to put my plate number. State, Florida, continue. So yeah, I'm gonna pay and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna pay for an hour, $7, and then we're gonna go to the sand. So $7.40 was charged to the card. I agree to the parking terms. Session started. So I park in zone 46-100 until 5:35. It is 4:36. So 1 hour. Now we can cross the street. I've been here before, like standing here, right where I am. And I've looked at the beach before, but I've never been down to the sand. So what I did was I have these sneakers that they're like sandals, but they're sneakers. So I took my socks off, and to make it accessible, quick in and out of my foot, in and out of the sneakers. So the water is it looks nice. It looks blue. It looks clean. I can see a lot of sargassum, like seaweed, like washed off maybe on the high tide. Came up for the water. The water's clean now. It's beautiful. I would probably have went down there and got in the water if I would have put the swimsuit on. But as you can tell, I kept my long pants on. This is the Worth Avenue Clock Tower. So this is a picture opportunity spot. It's like a little balcony. People come here and take pictures all the time. Check it out. And the breeze is amazing. Just gonna keep on walking a little bit. I don't see any stairs. There's gotta be a way to go down to the beach, but I don't see it. I see people enjoying the beach. Maybe I'm gonna have to do the same thing that the guys were doing, jump in the wall over there. I don't want to go too far from the car either. So I had to jump over the wall because there's no other way to do it, and come down this steep step right into the sand. Whew. It's like a mountain. So now it's pretty high, and you can see all this area. That's erosion. So the ocean, a lot of high tide has come all the way over here and just kind of suck all the sand away. So I'm gonna take the shoes off. Just gonna put my toes in the sand and in the water to see how cold it is. Never been here. I've always parked up there and always look at the water from up there, but this is actually the first time I put my toes in the water in West Palm Beach. I've been on Lake Worth Beach. I've been to all the Miami beaches, but this is the first time I actually go on the beach on Lake Worth. Well, that was fun. The water is actually cold, but it's not freezing, so it's not horribly freezing. I don't know if I jump in there, I'll be like those two people that your body just gets acquainted to the temperature of the water, so it becomes a normality. You have these divisions, but you have little sections of beaches that, and it's, you know, it's not crowded. As you can see, you can just kind of lay wherever you want, and just have fun, you know. And for people that live just up the road in downtown West Palm Beach, or all of these apartments here, which is very expensive. I mean, you're literally on A1A. This is a good therapy for me. Getting on a cruise and being at the beach is great therapy. I love it. I won't lie to you guys, I'm gonna miss being this close to the beaches down south, because when I go to Orlando, Central Florida, in Orlando, the sand on the beaches by Cocoa Beach and that area, it's like this. It's kind of brownish, and there are areas where it's a little bit more, or how should I say, less sandy and more grainier. And you got to drive an hour from Orlando, Kissimmee, all the way 192 to go to Palm Bay. But in Cocoa Beach, I know the cruise. You know, I love cruising. I'm gonna continue to cruise. It's gonna be a lot easier when I'm in Orlando, because there's gonna be a lot more employees that will be able to pick up hours for me, so I can be off and travel on cruises. To travel on cruises, you gotta go to a cruise port, park, and go on a cruise. So being here, so there's cruise ports here in West Palm Beach. There's a cruise port in Fort Lauderdale, which is just an hour down from here. And then Miami is 2 hours from here. And then Orlando, we're gonna have the cruise port in Orlando, which is Port Canaveral. That's about an hour from Orlando. So I guess if you think about it, it's the furthest one is gonna be, it's gonna be Miami. It's doable. So once I'm in Orlando, that's all the things I wanna do. And I will be probably going more often to Cocoa Beach than I used to when I was there, because I do enjoy this life, this environment. It's nice to walk on the beach. So I'm gonna take this way up. It's a lot wider. The way I went down, it was a little narrow. Yeah, here's your access.
No, we should take up. We need to sit on something in the car. And
then gonna go up this way and then just jump over the railway. It's a little bit of an obstacle to go up and down the beach. Obviously, if you want to go down the ramp or stairs, you gotta go to a specific place. But here you gotta jump that up. Right, Worth Avenue Clock Tower. I got 20 minutes left of parking. I think it's good enough. It's a nice looking car. And this is a luxurious looking car. That's what you find here in West Palm Beach, Trump City. Money. But I prefer this baby because he has taken me everywhere I needed to be, and I don't owe any money on it. All right, so that is it for my little stroll on Sunday, March 8th, after church. We are back in the car, and yeah, let's take a drive. I'm not gonna go that way because obviously I know the road is closed because your uncle is in town. So I'm gonna go back the same way I came down and go back to the house. I'm sweaty now, so I'm gonna go take a shower and watch some TV and edit some videos. And I forgot, I got the tres leches. I don't want that to be out in room temperature for too long, so I'm gonna eat half of that, put the rest in the fridge, and just call it a day. Thanks for being here, and always come back to see what I'm up to. Go check out my YouTube channels, Alex Dominican, and my other channel where I randomly vlog anything, Alejandro Vlogging. Click subscribe and follow me for more. Thank you. Bye.